Barbara McClintock was a famous scientist who made many important discoveries in the field of genetics. She was born on June 16, 1902, in the United States. Barbara grew up in a time when very few women became scientists. Despite this, she always loved learning and wanted to understand how things worked. From a young age, Barbara showed a great interest in biology. She enjoyed studying plants and animals, and she was very curious about how living things grow and change. She went to college at Cornell University, where she studied science. After finishing her degree, she continued her education and began to work in scientific research. Barbara McClintock was best known for her work with corn. She studied the genetics of corn plants and made an important discovery about how genes move around in the DNA of living things. At the time, scientists did not know that genes could move. They thought that genes were fixed in one place. However, Barbara's research showed that this was not true. She discovered that genes could jump from one part of a chromosome to another, and this process was called transposition. Her discovery was groundbreaking. It changed the way scientists understood genetics. Before Barbara's work, people thought that genes were stable and never changed. But she showed that genes could move and change, which helped explain how traits are passed from one generation to the next. This discovery was very important for understanding how diseases and other genetic problems happen in living things. At first, Barbara's discovery was not widely accepted by other scientists. Many people did not believe that genes could move. However, Barbara was determined. She continued her research and presented her findings in a clear and detailed way. Over time, more scientists began to understand the importance of her work. Eventually, Barbara's discovery was recognized as one of the most important breakthroughs in genetics. In 1983, Barbara McClintock was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine for her discovery of transposition. She was the first woman to win the Nobel Prize in this category, without sharing it with other scientists. This was a huge honor for her and for all women in science. Her achievement proved that women could make important contributions to the world of science, even when it was difficult for them to be taken seriously. Barbara's work was not only important for genetics, but it also changed the way scientists think about DNA. Before her discovery, many people believed that genes were always stable and unchanging. But Barbara showed that genes could be more flexible than scientists had thought. Her work helped other scientists understand how genes could change in response to the environment. It also helped explain why some diseases happen and how they can be treated. Throughout her career, Barbara McClintock was known for her hard work and dedication to science. She spent many years studying corn, and her patience and careful observations paid off. She was not interested in fame or recognition, but in finding answers to the questions that fascinated her. Even though she did not always receive the credit she deserved during her lifetime, her work has had a lasting impact on science and medicine. Barbara McClintock's story is one of determination and discovery. She showed the world that science is not just about finding answers, but also about asking the right questions. She taught scientists to think differently about genetics and to explore new ideas. Her work continues to inspire scientists today, and her legacy lives on through the discoveries she made and the knowledge she shared. Her discovery of transposition opened new doors for genetic research. It helped scientists understand more about how genes work and how they can be used to treat diseases. It also helps scientists understand why some traits are passed from parents to children and how they can change over time. Without Barbara McClintock's work, our understanding of genetics would be very different today. Barbara McClintock was not only a brilliant scientist, but she was also a strong woman who overcame many challenges in her life. She worked at a time when women had to fight for equal opportunities in science. She faced many obstacles, but she never gave up on her passion for learning. Her story is an inspiration to everyone who has ever faced difficulties or doubts about their abilities. It shows that with hard work and dedication, it is possible to make a difference in the world. Barbara McClintock passed away on September 2, 1992, at the age of 90. Even after her death, her discoveries continue to shape the field of genetics. Her work has opened up new possibilities for science, and has helped improve our understanding of how living things work. Today, Barbara McClintock is remembered as one of the most important scientists of the 20th century. Her discovery of transposition changed the way scientists think about genetics and opened the door to many new discoveries. Her legacy continues to inspire scientists in all parts of the world. In addition to her Nobel Prize, many other honors were given to her throughout her life. Barbara received many awards for her research and contributions to science, including honorary degrees from various universities. These honors were a recognition of her groundbreaking work and her long dedication to science. Barbara McClintock's research helped scientists better understand how genes are passed down through generations. Her work made it easier to study diseases that are inherited and how to treat them. She also helped improve the study of plants and crops, which is important for food production. Because of her discoveries, scientists were able to develop new methods for studying DNA and genetics. Barbara's research was not just about understanding how genes work, but also about applying that knowledge to make life better for people. She believed that science could help solve many of the world's problems, and her work contributed to that goal. She showed that persistence and passion for a subject can lead to amazing discoveries. Her dedication helped change the way science was done, especially for women who wanted to become scientists. Today, women continue to be inspired by Barbara McClintock's story and her many accomplishments. Her legacy encourages young women to follow their dreams and make important contributions to science. In conclusion, Barbara McClintock was a pioneering scientist whose work in genetics changed the world. She made a groundbreaking discovery about how genes move, which helped scientists understand more about how traits are passed from one generation to the next. Despite facing many challenges, Barbara remained focused on her research and made important contributions to science. Her work continues to inspire future generations of scientists, and her legacy will live on for many years to come. Her story reminds us that science is about more than just discovering facts. It is about asking the right questions, being persistent, and never giving up on your dreams. Barbara McClintock's life and work will always be remembered as one of the greatest achievements in the history of science.